Hey y'all, Chrishinda here. In this video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do two-strand twists on yourself. Two-strand twists are considered to be individuals or singles, and they hang loose like these, except for instead of braids, they're twists. I'll have a playlist linked with other video tutorials like this for you to check out. Let's get started. When doing two-strand twists on yourself, you're going to be using your thumb, index, and middle on both hands. As you're twisting, make sure you're keeping the hair in the circle area. So first what you want to do is split your hair into 2 even strands. After you split the hair into 2 even strands, you're going to have 1 strand in your right hand, 1 strand in your left hand. Every time you pass a strand, you want to smooth it as you pass it. So as I'm passing the strand from my left hand to my right hand, I'm smoothing it down and then I'm passing it. Now when I pass the strand that's between my right thumb and index, I'm smoothing it as I pass it. So now we're going to start twisting. We're going to be passing the left strand over to the right, right under to the left. You want to hold the hair close to your scalp because we're about to start the twist. So both strands should be held with your thumb, index, and middle. You're going to take the strand in your left hand, smooth it, and pass it over to your right middle hook. So your right middle finger, you're going to hook that strand. Now you have both strands in your right hand. Now you're going to take the strand that's between your right thumb and index, smooth it, and pass it to your left thumb, index, and middle. Now you have 1 strand in your left hand, 1 in your right. The strand in your left hand is between your thumb, index, and middle. The strand in your right hand is in your right middle hook. What you want to do now is put your right thumb and index onto the strand and then lift your middle finger. You're going to take the strand in your left hand, smooth it down, and pass it to your right middle hook. Take the strand that's between your right thumb and index, smooth it, and pass it over to your left thumb, index, and middle. So now you're going to adjust the grip on your right hand from your middle hook and put your thumb and index onto the strand. Lift your right middle finger, and now you're just going to continue to do the same thing as you go all the way down to the ends. Left, over to your right hook, pass the strand that's between your right thumb and index to your left hand, adjust the grip by putting your thumb and index onto the strand, lift your middle finger, pass the left, over to the right hook, pass the strand that's between your right thumb and index over to your left thumb, index, and middle. Adjust the grip by putting your right thumb and index onto the strand. Lift your right middle finger. Left over to the right middle hook. Pass this strand to your left hand. Adjust the grip. Lift your middle finger. And then you just continue to do that same thing all the way down. If you have curly hair, you're going to want to stop twisting for a second and comb the hair out. Especially if you're twisting on wet hair, it will start to shrink up and be super curly. But if you comb it out as you go, it will be a much smoother twist. When you get to the ends, it won't be enough hair for you to do a full middle finger hook when you pass the left strand over to your right. So what you're going to do is pinch it or clamp it between your right index and middle, and then just keep twisting. One thing to remember is that when you're twisting, you want to keep your hands close to where you're already twisting, not too far down, creating a big gap from the twist to your hands. I hope you found this tutorial to be super helpful. I would love it if you would share, repost, like, and especially comment on this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and until my next video, bye.